Imagine you've planned your whole day perfectly, from the moment you wake up until you go to bed. Everything is set up for a successful and fulfilling day. But then, something unexpected happens. Maybe there's a sudden issue at work, a family emergency, or a change in the weather that messes up your plans. Suddenly, your perfect schedule is in chaos, leaving you feeling lost and frustrated. Sound familiar? It happens to everyone, showing us a simple truth. No matter how much we plan, life is always full of surprises. This is where the ancient idea of Stoicism comes in. Stoicism is more than old philosophy. It's a practical way to handle life's ups and downs. It teaches us to focus on what we can control and to let go of what we can't. This idea reminds us that even though we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control how we react to it. Why is Stoicism still relevant today? In our lives, filled with schedules and plans aiming to make us more productive, Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective. It suggests that instead of sticking too rigidly to our plans, we should learn to be flexible, strong, and accepting of whatever life throws our way. Join me in learning more about Stoicism, a philosophy that helps us not just survive the uncertainties of life, but thrive in them. Let's explore how Stoicism can help us enjoy the unpredictable adventure that is life. And, before we dive in, please make sure to subscribe, share, like, and watch the entire video without skipping to support us in bringing you more awesome content like this. 1. Get up early. Picture starting your day calmly at sunrise instead of waking up in a rush after a night spent scrolling through your phone or binge-watching shows. This calm start is what the Stoics, ancient philosophers, recommended, beginning your day focused and clear-headed, ready to make the most of it. Marcus Aurelius, one of these Stoics, talked about how getting out of bed early wasn't just about leaving comfort behind, but about choosing to connect with the world and take on our duties. Waking up early is more than just getting out of bed. It's about taking charge of your day right from the start. It's a chance to enjoy the quiet of the morning before everything gets busy. A perfect time for thinking, planning, and deciding what you want to achieve that day. The Stoics saw every day as an opportunity to do good things and move closer to your goals. By getting up with the sun, you're showing that you're committed to making the most of your time, using it to grow and learn rather than just sleeping it away. This doesn't mean sleep isn't important. It is. But it's about finding the right balance between rest and being active, comfort, and making progress. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our time here is limited. Getting up early is a way to fully live each day, knowing that our time to do so is short. This habit builds discipline and helps us feel thankful, humble, and amazed by the simple fact of being alive. It's a way to remember every day that life is precious and to live with intention and focus. 2. Writing in a journal might seem simple, but it's a powerful way to better understand yourself, a practice that was very important to the Stoics like Marcus Aurelius. His book, Meditations, shows how he used writing to reflect on his life and align it with Stoic values. Even though we live in a very different time, journaling can still offer us a lot of benefits. It's like having a conversation with yourself, putting down your thoughts, feelings, and plans on paper. This helps clear up confusion in your mind and makes you understand yourself better, revealing your true worries, hopes, and dreams. Marcus Aurelius wrote for himself, using his journal as a tool to think deeply and improve. His writing shows a man trying to live with kindness, responsibility, and strength. But journaling is more than just self-reflection. It's a way to keep in touch with what's important to you. It helps you remember who you want to be and how you want to live, acting like a reminder to stay true to your values. Writing down your thoughts and actions also helps you hold yourself accountable. You can see if you're living according to Stoic ideals like wisdom, fairness, bravery, and self-control. It's a way to make sure you're living a meaningful life, on purpose. Besides helping you grow as a person, journaling gives you a break from the busyness of everyday life. It's a quiet moment to step back, think, and reconnect with your deeper self. These quiet times can make you calmer and more ready to handle whatever comes your way, teaching you that you can't control everything that happens around you, but you can control how you react to it. 3. Taking a walk every day is a simple but powerful way to improve your life, something that thinkers like Seneca, who followed Stoic philosophy, really believed in. They saw walking not just as exercise, but as a moving form of quiet thinking. This mix of moving your body and calming your mind lets you connect with the outside world and sort through your thoughts at the same time. Stoics thought of walking as a way to be fully present and to think deeply, offering a break from normal life and a chance to enjoy nature. When we walk, we often stop worrying so much about past and future and just live in the moment. Walking isn't just about moving from one place to another. It's about finding peace and a deeper sense of understanding. But walking does more than just help us personally. It's a Stoic activity that helps us feel grounded. It lets us see our part in the bigger picture of life, making us think about our connection to others and the natural world. This reflects the Stoic idea that everything is connected and that we should live in harmony with everything around us. Also, choosing to walk is a way to embrace simplicity and take a break from the fast pace of modern life. It's a chance to slow down and focus on what really matters. This fits with Stoic beliefs about being self-sufficient and strong, showing us that real happiness comes from our inner life and how we relate to the world, not from stuff we can buy or win. 4. Read daily. Reading every day was something the Stoics really believed in, not just as a nice idea, but as a real way to make your life better and stronger. They thought that by reading a lot from ancient Stoic texts by people like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca to all kinds of books from today, we can learn a lot and see the world from different perspectives. It's not just about collecting facts. It's about opening our minds and really thinking about life, who we are, and how we fit into the world. Reading regularly helps us feel connected to people from the past and present who have faced their own challenges. The Stoics were always reading and thinking, using what they learned to sharpen their own ideas. When we read, it's like we're having a conversation with these people, learning from their lives and thoughts. This doesn't just make us smarter, it helps us feel part of a bigger story, showing us that the things we struggle with now are similar to what others have dealt with before. Reading also makes us stronger inside. When we come across new ideas or different ways of seeing things, it challenges us to think about what we believe and why. This is a key part of Stoicism, helping us to think deeply, understand others better, and be more open to change. This is really important for dealing with life's ups and downs. But for Stoics, reading isn't just for self-improvement. They believe that learning is a way to live a good life, filled with purpose and kindness. The more we know and understand, the better we can contribute to the world around us. So, reading is like getting ready, giving us the knowledge and insight we need to live in a way that's helpful and kind. 5. Seek out challenges in life. Life's tough moments and challenges are actually good chances for us to grow and become stronger, even if it doesn't seem like it at first. Think about this. Instead of just wanting an easy life without any problems, Stoic thinkers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius tell us that facing difficulties head-on and stepping out of our comfort zones is how we truly become resilient and strong. Choosing to look for challenges on purpose isn't about making ourselves suffer for no reason or making life harder than it needs to be. It's really about seeing how tough times can change us for the better. It's understanding that our biggest growth and most important lessons usually come from dealing with hard situations and how we react to them. The Stoic way encourages us to not run away from these tough times, but to see them as chances to practice being brave, persistent, and adaptable. This way of thinking helps us stay grounded and true to the reality of life, which is full of ups and downs. By actively looking for challenges, we're getting ready for the hard times that are bound to come. This readiness doesn't just make us tougher, it also helps us worry less about the unknown. It shows us that, even if we can't control everything that happens, we can control how we respond. Furthermore, going after challenges makes us more humble and understanding. It reminds us that we all face tough times, which helps us feel more connected and compassionate towards each other. It shows us that everyone has their own struggles, some of which we might not see. In today's world, finding challenges could mean taking on hard projects, getting into shape, learning something new, or having deep conversations that make us think differently. Every time we step out of our comfort zone to face a challenge, it's an opportunity to learn more about ourselves and the world around us. 6. Do the hard thing first. William Stafford's idea to do the hard thing first fits perfectly with the Stoic way of directly facing life's challenges. This advice suggests we should deal with the toughest jobs right at the start of our day. Doing this gets us ready for a productive day ahead and teaches us important qualities like bravery and determination. This method changes how we approach our daily tasks. It encourages us to step out of our comfort zone and into a space where we can really grow and become stronger. Early in the morning, when things are still quiet and the day is just starting, is the best time to tackle these big challenges. But this approach does more than help us manage our to-do list better. It's a way to remind ourselves every day that we're committed to doing our best and constantly getting better. By facing our biggest challenges first, we make the most of our energy when it's at its peak, and we set a positive tone for the rest of the day. Every morning that we do this feels like a win, proving to ourselves that we can face and beat tough situations. Choosing to do the hardest task first also helps us become braver. In Stoicism, bravery isn't just about not being scared, it's about doing the right thing even when it's hard. Every time we decide to tackle our toughest tasks first, we're practicing this kind of bravery, which builds a strong inner strength that helps us in every part of our lives. Persistence is another virtue we develop with this practice. Starting our day by facing the hardest parts of our work or personal projects teaches us to keep going, no matter what. It shows us that we can get past hurdles and that we're capable of handling more than we think. One of the best things about this Stoic practice is the positive momentum it creates. Kicking off the day with a big accomplishment motivates us to keep going and achieve even more. This momentum doesn't just change our daily routine, it changes how we see ourselves and what we think we can do. 7. Focus and do deep work every day. In today's world, where we're constantly bombarded by notifications, tempted to scroll endlessly, and often caught up in doing many things at once, the Stoic advice to focus and dedicate ourselves to deep, meaningful work every day is more important than ever. Deep work, a concept that fits perfectly with Stoic ideas, is all about diving deep into tasks that require a lot of thought. It's about making time and space to really think, create, and contribute in ways that aren't just useful, but also deeply satisfying. Doing deep work requires discipline, a key Stoic value. But this discipline isn't about restricting ourselves. It's about choosing where to put our energy to grow and excel. When we commit to deep work, we're living out the Stoic way of being truly dedicated to what we do, pushing past the small stuff that often fills up our time and concentrating on what's genuinely important. This doesn't mean we all need to be writing deep philosophical works or solving the world's biggest problems. It means that in whatever work we do, we should give it our full attention and best effort, aiming for a sense of purpose and excellence in what we do. Setting aside time for deep work every day also helps keep us grounded. It helps us stay in the present, focusing our minds not on the endless stream of information and fun distractions, but on the job we have in front of us. This kind of focus clears up a lot of things, not just about our work, but also about our values, what we want to achieve, and the kind of life we want to live. It's like a daily meditation, helping us stay centered and in touch with ourselves. Most importantly, deep work teaches us about the value of our time, which is incredibly precious according to Stoic philosophy. By choosing to focus, ignoring distractions, and fully committing to our work, we're saying something important about how much we value our time and our power to shape our lives. We're showing that we have control over what we pay attention to and what we put our effort into. 8. Find stillness. In today's fast-paced world, where we're always dealing with work, relationships, and societal pressures, it's easy to feel like there's no time to just stop and be calm. However, finding moments to be still is really important for keeping our lives in balance. The Stoics, like Seneca, knew how crucial stillness was. Seneca talked about using quiet time to really understand ourselves and figure out where we fit in the big picture of life. Looking for stillness isn't about running away from our problems. It's about facing life more fully, giving ourselves a space where we can find peace and clear thinking. Stoic philosophy sees stillness as the place where we can grow our self-awareness and wisdom. It's when we're quiet that we can hear our own thoughts, face our worries, and think about what we really want. This kind of quiet self-reflection helps us get to the heart of who we are, beyond all the roles we play in life. It's about getting back to our true selves, where we can find calm in the middle of life's storms. Being still also helps us see things we might miss in our busy days. When we're quiet and reflective, we can understand our wants, what makes us upset, and what brings us joy more clearly. This clear sight helps us figure out what really matters, what we can control, and what's out of our hands. This knowledge is key to living a Stoic life, helping us use our energy wisely and live in sync with the way things are. Finding moments of stillness might seem hard in our busy lives, but it's in these busy times that Stoic practices shine the most. You don't need to go off to a quiet mountain or spend hours in deep meditation to find stillness. It can be in those small moments we take for ourselves each day, like in the quiet of the early morning, the peace of the night, or even just a deep breath during a busy day. It's about making a little space for ourselves to step back, recharge, and get realigned with what we believe in and what we're aiming for. 9. Do good to feel good. The Stoics believed that helping others is more than just a kind deed. It's a key part of feeling truly happy and fulfilled. This idea goes beyond just being nice. It's about living in a way that matches the Stoic values of wisdom, justice, courage, and self-control. This not only makes the world better for those around us, but also improves our own lives. The saying that doing good makes us feel good is at the heart of Stoic thought. It shows that our happiness is closely linked to how we treat others. Being kind and giving without waiting for anything in return doesn't just help the person we're helping. It also builds a sense of peace, happiness, and contentment inside us. This kind of happiness isn't about getting praise or having lots of things. It's a deeper, more lasting feeling that comes from acting on our best principles. Being kind and generous also helps us stay steady and focused in the often chaotic journey of life. These actions remind us of our ability to do good and our power to positively affect others, even in small ways. In a society that often values self-interest and competition, choosing to be kind is a powerful statement of our belief in humanity and our desire to make the world a kinder, fairer place. But it's not just about morality. Being kind has real benefits for our mental and emotional health. It creates a sense of connection and belonging, fights off loneliness, and leads to a better view of ourselves. By giving to others, we often receive so much in return, like gratitude, a feeling of community, or the simple happiness that comes from brightening someone else's day. 10. Face your mortality. The phrase memento mori, which means remember you must die in Latin, is a powerful Stoic reminder that life doesn't last forever. Rather than being something dark, it encourages us to truly appreciate every moment and to live a life filled with purpose and goodness. It's like a wake-up call, telling us that every minute and every breath we take is limited and very valuable, so we shouldn't waste our time on small things or on things that don't align with our deepest beliefs and virtues. By keeping memento mori in mind, we really ground ourselves in the Stoic aim of living meaningfully. It helps clear away the clutter, making it obvious what's really important. Knowing that we won't be here forever makes less important problems and shallow wishes seem even smaller, helping us to really focus on building up our character, improving our relationships, and making a positive difference in the world. Thinking about our own end also makes us braver and more resilient. Realizing that we don't have unlimited time encourages us to confront our fears, take smart risks, and tackle life's hurdles with a clear purpose and drive. It shows us that failures, rejections, and difficulties are just parts of life, temporary and not something to be scared of. This Stoic practice also increases our thankfulness and happiness. By understanding that our time here is short, we start to value the beauty in the everyday, appreciate our connections with people more, and enjoy just being alive. Memento mori tells us not to wait to find happiness or to delay going after what we want, but to live fully right now, making the best of the chances and time we have. As we follow the footsteps of the ancient Stoics, let's make every moment count, facing every obstacle and finding joy in every bit of life, building a life that's meaningful and full of purpose. If learning about these Stoic habits has ignited your interest, I encourage you to check out one of the recommended videos popping up on your screen. Go ahead, delve further, lead a richer life, and come back as we keep exploring timeless wisdom that helps us navigate the journey of life. Thanks for being part of our true Stoic family. And hey, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. It really supports the channel and helps us create more content for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.